These photographs are of child laborers at the turn of the 20th century. They were meant to shock and spur action. They were commissioned by a private advocacy organization called the National Child Labor Committee. They were taken by photographer Lewis Hine between 1908 and 1924. Hine exposed a world in many ways with these photographs.
That's right.
A world that people didn't know existed.
No, and they wouldn't have gone looking for it.
70-year-old Joe Manning is a retired social worker from Florence, Massachusetts. A friend first showed him these photographs on the Library of Congress's website. He was fascinated by the faces frozen in time.
We have this wonderful album, of basically unfinished stories.
Why unfinished?
They're unfinished because Hine didn't ever go back and say, I wonder what happened to that kid.
For the past 7 years, with just names and locations as clues, Manning has tried to fill in the blanks. Census records and obituaries led him to mill towns, including Winchendon, Massachusetts. Hine took 40 photographs here in 1911. One of them was of this 13-year-old textile worker, Mamie LaBerge.
Who the heck was Mamie? Who was she? How could you not ask the question, whatever happened to that kid?
He found Mamie's surviving family through death notices in the local newspaper. Did you have any idea that pictures of her existed?
Not at all.
Her granddaughters Cheryl Silk and Deborah Bogonis remembered playing near the old mill as kids, but never knew their grandmother Mamie worked inside.
She was part of that era that I remember learning about in high school. My grandmother was child labor along with 12 of her siblings.
It turns out she got married 10 years after Hine's visit. She had 3 children, loved to cook big meals, and lived to be 79. Does piecing these bits of history together really change anything?
It changes how I look back, and it changes how I think about the past.
So far, Manning has helped 300 families rediscover their past.
All these people that don't get into history books. Well, I'm trying to put them in at least my history book. They deserve it.
Giving a full picture to a snapshot of American history. Seth Doane, CBS News, Winchendon, Massachusetts.